Hey, what's up? Good morning. You guys already know I'm up. It's 8 o'clock. I'm out. No running today. I usually run. I do some exercise. I feel like I pulled a hamstring or something, so I'm going to keep it light. Remember, subscribe. You know I'm doing this every day. All right, so I'm coming at you with something brand new. I'm buying a car with no key. I can't get inside of this bad boy. I can't check it, see if it starts, ignition, transmission, nothing. I don't know, but it only has 65,000 miles. So would you take the risk? I think I'm gonna take the risk. It's a 05, it's got 65,000 miles. I've done my due diligence. I checked out how much an engine's gonna cost. I checked how much a transmission's gonna cost. I checked how much making a key and getting a locksmith down there is gonna cost. So all in all, I think I'm good. So I'm driving about an hour out to somewhere called Jurupa Valley. Apparently it's in Riverside. Again, an hour away from me. So what's happening is I'm going to a repo yard. The car looks, here, give me a second. The car looks hella clean. This thing, you know, it's a 05, 65,000 miles. Looks like a grandma owned it. But it is a little weird because it doesn't come with a key and it comes from a repo yard. There's a couple red flags that I've already thought about myself, and those are, if it doesn't have a key, how did you take pictures of the interior of the car? I don't know. Number two, there's pictures of the engine bay. The engine bay looks super clean. How did you pop the hood? So the only thing that makes sense to me, I mean, if it came from a repo yard, I get it. It doesn't have a key because they picked it up, took it to the shop, and they were out, right? Did they get lucky and the doors were unlocked? Or is it a repo yard and they know how to jimmy out the doors and get in the door, or get inside the car, take whatever they want, and get rid of that bad boy? I think that's probably the logic that I'm looking from. If I worked at a repo yard, I'd figure out how to open up the doors, you know, see if you can come up on a little iPod or some shit. But that's what I'm looking at. So all in all, I think it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be $1,000 out. I'm driving up now. If all works out, I'm only $1,140 into this car. That's with the purchasing of the car and getting the key programmed. Would you take that risk for a 2005 Jaguar X-Type? I mean, they're not worth a lot, but it's a good car. 65,000 miles. I could post it, 3,500 bucks. Someone should pick it up rather quickly. Happens to be all-wheel drive, so that's kind of cool. All right, guys, so this morning is going to be something rather different, something I've never done before. But you know me, I am not scared to spend a little money to figure something out, as long as I'm not in the negative. So I'm trying to buy a car today without a key. It doesn't have a key to get in, doesn't have a key to check if the car even works. But it's got 65,000 miles, so it's weird. And then the ad is a little weird too, because if you don't have a key, how did you take pictures of the interior of the car or inside the engine bay? Unless they're talking about not having a key means the ignition key, but the car is open. But it does come from a repo yard, so I guess it kind of makes sense. If they were to pick it up, they scooped it up, put it on a tow truck, took it away. I mean, they're gonna give me all paperwork and everything for the car, and they don't mind that I call a locksmith and have them go right down to the tow yard after I make the purchase, and they give me the pink slip and everything. So I mean, there's a few red flags, but you know me, I'd like to take some freaking, you know me, I like to take some risks. So that's what I'm doing. So this car happens to be an hour away. So wish me luck. I'm driving an hour away, gonna check it out. It looks super clean. I'll post some pictures in this video so you can see what I'm talking about. but 65,000 miles. It's a 2005. I think I'm gonna take the risk. It's $1,000. I found a guy to make a key for like $250 at the most. If I can get the car to him, he said $140 to program a key, get the car to start and everything. So I mean, all in, I'll be into the car $1,200. If it needs a transmission, they're about $300. If it needs an engine, it's about $600. I've done all the math already. So all in all, I should be okay. So wish me luck. I'm gonna drive an hour up and see how this all works out. And hopefully it's not a shady thing or a shady place. I don't know. Everything seems legit. So tune in. I'm out. Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. So something completely new today. Never done it before. I happen to see a car posted up. Happens to be out of a repo yard. So I'm taking a huge chance on this one. Bigger chance than I'd like, but it is what it is. So the car comes with no keys. So what I'm trying to figure out is, does the car run? You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, guys? So same day, different car. You know what that means? That means I picked something up right now. So I came down here to check out the 2005 Jaguar X-Type 3.0 all-wheel drive. It ended up being a Vanden Plus, I think that's how you say it, edition. So dude, that's great. That's a little bit of a bonus, right? And you won't believe this. I'm sitting inside of a 2013 Venza. So this guy works at a wrecking yard, a repo yard, and he comes up on stuff all the time. So this is the thing about the industry. I'm barely in it, and these are the connections I needed to make. I picked up both cars right now for an unbelievable price. I can't even tell you guys, but all I can say is I'm so glad I came down here for the Jag. I picked it up for $500, and I got a sweet deal on this. I won't say how much I got this for, but I got a sweet deal. This car runs and drives. I'm waiting for the key guy right now to show up for the Jaguar. He should be here in the next like 15-20 minutes. If that key goes in and that car turns on and it's good to drive, I'll be 2 for 2 today. I'll make money on both cars. So I'm really excited about all this. My girl just took off right now. She brought me down here. She's excited for me. So there's nothing like good support and a good support system. And she sees everything happening. So I'll make sure to add some other clips of both of these cars in this exact same video. And then we'll go from there. All right. All right, guys, what's up? Same day, different car. So I came down here to check out a 2005 Jaguar X-Type. It ended up being the Vanden Plus edition, Vanden Plus, however you might. All right, guys, so I didn't come up on just one car. I came up on a second one. Crazy. I'll tell you more about the store in a second. I'm gonna check out some of this stuff, tell you exactly who I met and how this all came down. All right, there goes number one. It's the first purchase ever. Check out the Jag. And then we got the Venza right there. So I'm excited about all this. My babe, she brought me down here. We got those two cars in the front. Man, so I told you guys I was gonna come check out this 2005 Jaguar. So I got here, and he's also selling a second car. So I got super lucky. This guy actually works at a police impound. Well, I don't know about a police impound, but the police call him, and he owns an impound yard, so he gets a lot of repos. So this all worked out great. I got two cars, very good prices. I told you I was worried about the Jaguar not having a key. I called the key guy, he's on his way down. And I'll make sure to video that when he gets down here so you guys can check that out, all right? Here we go. We're getting everything dialed in. It's programming the key. We're using the Venza to give that thing a little bit of power, but it's hot. I gotta get back in the... Hey, all right, so this is what's happening with the Jaguar. Actually, first of all, we're leaving with one running car, so that's a good sign, right? So what's happening with the Jaguar? The guy came down. He's a very nice guy, very knowledgeable in everything he was talking about. But for whatever reason, that key was not coding correctly. He happened to bring the wrong car. He didn't bring his work truck. He brought his computer and everything, but I guess he was missing one little tool that he needed to get the job done. So we're gonna meet up again tonight. I had to take off because I'm selling the Hyundai. I have an appointment at 5:30 and I'm an hour away. So right now I got to make it over there just in time. I'll have probably 5 minutes to spare to meet this guy for the Veloster, have him check it out, and then I'm driving right back over here to hopefully pick up the Jaguar. The good thing is I had to drive one of these cars home anyway, and this Venza, it's running great. I just put some gas in it, transmission's good, engine is running good, all the fluids looked up to par, nice and clean. AC works. I don't know if I said that or not, but it's freaking hot, so I'm very happy that the AC is working right now. So that's what's happening with me. Came for one car, left with two. One of them's running. That's the name of the game. Sadly, we don't know if the Jaguar even turns on yet or turns over. So the guy selling me the key is actually quite intrigued and is wondering if it's going to turn over himself. He told me I got a screaming good deal on that Jag, so he's rather excited to see if it even runs. We both say it looks too perfect for it to not have any issues, but he ran his scan tool. It didn't bring up any major codes, no major faults. So wish us luck. So I'll update this once I'm heading back down over there, and I'll show you a couple pictures of this Venza. I'll load it up later on in this video. We're walking up to the Jag right now, so you guys can check it all out. Check that thing out, nice, huh? Look at these tires, man. Some BF Goodrich, nice and meaty. So this is the reason I took a gamble on this car. Check it out, see how clean it is. All the way around. 65,000 miles, it didn't have any keys.